The problem of points, which brought together in a common quest Pascal and Fermat, was explained in earlier videos on this channel. But today we are going to explore how these two famous mathematicians tried to solve it. We'll dive into their famous letters, explain the problem itself. Looking at the letters that they exchanged shows how even the greatest minds mature ideas through trial, error, and debate. Basically, through these letters, they invented probability theory from scratch. The story begins in 1654, when a classic gambling puzzle that was discussed decades earlier by Italian mathematicians like Pacioli and Cardano sparked their collaboration. As Keith Devlin notes, these letters offer a rare glimpse of mathematics in the making, far from the polished proofs we usually see. Unlike most publications, this correspondence captures raw discovery. Basically, they were trying to solve the problem of points. Imagine you and a friend are playing a game to 10 points. The winner gets $100. Suddenly, the police show up and shut the game down while you are winning 8-7. The question is, how do you split the money fairly? You can't just take it all since you hadn't won yet. Splitting it 50-50 feels wrong because you were winning. Imagine it's August 24th, 1654. A letter leaves the desk of Blaise Pascal, headed for Pierre de Fermat, and it isn't just a friendly update. It's actually the moment we stopped believing the future was just luck or fate. They were obsessing over this problem. In their letters, they imagined the scenario of two players, A and B, tossing one coin. It's a fair game. Heads A wins, tails B wins, and the first to 3 wins takes everything. But then life happens. The game is interrupted early. The score stands at 2 wins for A and 1 for B. Pascal's first instinct was to map out every single way the game could have ended, but it was incredibly messy. The more players or rounds you added, the more the math started to fall apart. But Fermat had a breakthrough that was pure elegance. He realized you only had to look at the 2 rounds that were missing. If the game had continued, there were only 4 equally likely paths the universe could have taken. Heads, 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 tails, tails, heads, or tails, tails. In the first 3 scenarios, heads, 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 tails, and tails, heads, A reaches 3 wins and takes the pot. It's only in that final scenario, tails, tails, where B wins both remaining rounds and catches up. Since A wins in 3 out of the 4 possible futures, they've earned 3/4 of the pot, or 4.5 coins. It's so simple, it almost feels like common sense, but this was the big bang of probability theory. Before these letters, uncertainty was a mystery, but Pascal and Fermat proved that even the unknown follows strict mathematical rules. This one realization is the reason we have insurance policies to calculate risk, stock market predictions, weather forecasting, and even the crit hits and drop rates in your favorite video games. As the mathematician Keith Devlin pointed out, this simple solution ignited the entire world of risk management. It just goes to show that true genius usually hides in plain sight, waiting for someone to count the possibilities.